What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 2 Expert. Oh yeah, guys. So since last episode, I was just kind of messing around with some chisel and bits, trying to make this smeltery look a little bit better in the wall. I don't know. So we kind of removed 3/4 of the block of quartz that was right here and kind of just making a little column, almost like sideways stairs a little bit. I think it looks a little bit better, but anyway, it's nothing that important. I was just kind of playing around with that. So I did end up making the chisel, the diamond chisel here, and then a chisel bit bag to store all the bits in. Anyway, so this episode, I wanted to continue on doing what we were doing before and trying to get into a little bit of Astral Sorcery. So we kind of got stuck doing that last time because we wanted to make the resonating wand. Now the resonating wand recipe, Astral Sorcery, no, Astral Wand. The resonating wand recipe was changed to include some Thaumcraft. So we had to do some Thaumcraft last time, but we got the Salus Mundus taken care of now. So we are able to make this thing as long as we have the materials available. So we do need to get ourselves the Salus Mundus. We need just one. We need to get ourselves, what was the other stuff here? It was 2 marble and 2 aquamarine. Okay, so we have aquamarine and marble. We are going to grab some of the Astral Sorcery marble. All right, so we should have everything together. Now, in order to do this, we do need a crafting table. So let's make one of those. That's just planks in this pack, right? Did they change the recipe? It's been a minute since we last did this. No, we got it. Okay, so we have to place a crafting table near one of the floating crystals in Quest Complete Arcane Workbench. Okay, so here's the thing. I just updated the pack to the latest version at the time of this recording. I think it's 1.56. We've been on 1.50A the entire time. So I don't know why that just happened. Arcane Workbench. Oh, okay. Just putting a crafting table in our inventory was the only thing we hadn't done yet. All right, well, let's claim this loot chest. I mean, if they're going to give us loot, I'm going to claim it, right? Why can I not claim this? Oh, boy. Do I have to click, like, some button to reset the quests? Is there a thing that I have to do? Why? I don't get it. Click. Let me... Oh, now it says I can claim it. That was weird. All right, and then this one we can claim too. Oh. Wait, so why is that not allowing me to claim? I'm confused. Okay, well, it's allowing me to claim it now. I think there was some other ones. Yeah, so let's do this one. It's like I select it. It doesn't bring up the claim button, but if I click back and then click in here, then the claim button is available. That's really annoying. Yeah, apparently there was some change to the better questing version or the mod itself in this update. Yeah, we have quite a few of these quests that we have left unclaimed. Let's grab this one too. Middle loot chest. Yeah, that's not annoying at all, having to click in here and click out multiple times. All right, so we'll open this one. We get a drawer controller. All right, that's not a bad reward. This one we get some... How do you pronounce... That's like French fries with gravy on it, right? That's a Canadian thing. Poutine? Is that how you pronounce it? I'm actually not entirely sure. I've never had that before. Clay. We get a resonating gem. All right, that's good. Astral Sorcery stuff. Yeah, it definitely feels like the better questing mod was updated. Oh, we had 16 clay. Not like that really matters. And then we get 8 of that food item. There's so many food items in this mod pack. Let's just add that to our collection, I suppose. All right, well, it is turning nighttime. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick. Yeah, so we need to go find ourselves the Astral Sorcery, one of those structures that has the floating crystal in it. And also, besides making the resonating wand, while we're there, we should make the Luminous crafting table. Now, I was looking in the Astral Tome a minute ago. We have to do this on one of the... Needs light shining at it when crafting. Yeah, so we need to build this in a crafting table that's the same way that's affected by that crystal. So we need another workbench. We need sooty marble. That's something we haven't had to do yet. So I think that is just coal with marble around it. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, okay, so there's our sooty marble. We need to make ourselves another crafting table. do that before we head out of here. There's that guy. And what else was it? Marble. I don't know if any of this has to be any specific type. I will bring a chisel. Oh, do we not have a chisel? Just in case we need a specific type of marble. I don't think we do, but just in case. So going to our map, we should be able to find these astral things around. Looks like there is potentially one right here, south of us. All right, so let's head over to the south and see if we can come up with anything. It feels like my game sounds aren't working. Are they working? Oh, they are. That's just... I'm expecting like a jetpack sound while I'm flying. All right, so this one right here, I don't know if this has the floating crystal beneath it, but I think these, like if you break underneath one of the pillars, or maybe multiple pillars, yeah, this one had a chest. But I think if you break underneath one or multiple of these, you can find a chest. Okay, well, I guess there's only maybe just one. Well, dear. All right, so we get some Consolation Papers. We're learning some of the different constellations. All right, and I guess I'll take the chest with me. Now, I don't know with this thing if there is anything else here, or no, this is one of the smaller ones. Okay, so this particular thing, we should probably just destroy the entire thing and collect the marble because we will need this for all the multi-block structures later. And there's no other reason to have this structure here. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Awesome, okay. So we get a little bit of extra marble with us. So going back to the map, now that that's all gone, can we see one of these other structures? There's another one here, but that looks like another one with the water in the center. There's another one here. Oh man, we're gonna have to try and find one of the big boy altars. I know I've seen them around and I didn't get around to like marking them. I should have done that. I feel like I saw one in the desert somewhere that was kind of covered up by sand. All right, well, I tell you guys what, let me just go ahead and fly around for a bit, see if I can come up with the one that we need. We'll be right back. All right, guys, so we found this particular structure. I don't know if this is what we're looking for. I'm pretty sure I saw one of these over in the snowy biome that was partially destroyed, and when I went to go look underneath it, there was nothing there. Yeah, so I'm not very hopeful about this one, but this does not have the sea lantern underneath it. It is quite the structure, though, and it does look like it has a basement, so let's just poke in here. Oh, yeah, this is what we're looking for. Okay. Wonder why the one in the snowy biome, where was that? Let's go back to this map. It was down here. Yeah, it was somewhere along the coast. It was, like, partially destroyed. It's right here, I think. Yeah, it was partially destroyed, and there was, like, nothing underneath it. So I wonder why that one doesn't have an underneath, but this one does. I don't know. Anyway, so this is the floating crystal. This is the thing that we're looking for, and we need to put one of our crafting tables nearby it, and then it should get a beam of light to it, which shows that you can do some crafting with this that's more unique. Okay, so now that we have that, we should be able to make ourselves our resonating wand. This guy. Oh yeah, I put all of the marble. I've destroyed so many of those other Astral Sorcery things. I put all of this marble into here, into the dank knoll, just so we had room for it. All right, so there we go. There's a resonating wand. We're able to craft that. Very good. And then we want to do a luminous crafting table, which I don't remember the exact recipe. We have to go back to the Astral Tome for that. This guy. All right, so that is a crafting table, a city marble, and then 6 regular marble on the outside. This, and there we go. We did it. Your vision expands. You learned more about exploration. Awesome. So while I was out there, we've learned all of the base constellations, just collecting all of the Consolation Papers, I think they're called. Yeah, these different things. Oh, I thought I put them all in my pouch. I guess I missed some of them. So some of them say there's nothing here because you can only learn so many constellations at once. I think eventually, once our vision expands further, we can take those and learn about the better constellations, I think. I thought these are supposed to have a chest underneath as well, but I'm not. Oh yeah, there is one back here. All right, so we get some more Consolation Papers, aquamarine, and some more diamonds. All right, I'll take this chest with me. And I'll probably throw some torches down to get this all lit up under here. Oh, there is another chest. I didn't know there was two. Awesome. All right, so we get a couple ender pearls for doing this as well. Not bad. Throw down more torches, try to make this not spawnable. All right, I think that's pretty good. I can't think of anything else that we need to do while we're here, but one thing we should do is put a waypoint. Floating crystal. Save. Okay, so now we know where this thing is. I don't have to search around all over the place to try and find it. I think we should probably take a look at the Astral Sorcery section here before we continue on to see what else we need to do. So Looking Glass, Light Well, Cave Illuminator. Not sure if we need anything special for that or if we can just do it on the crafting table. And then rock crystals is another thing. I know with the resonating wand that we made, if you hold that in your hand at nighttime, the ground will like luminesce where there are rock crystals down below. Like they're a rare ore. So if you want to find them, that's pretty much the best way of doing it. It's just by holding the resonating wand in your hand at nighttime, and then you'll see glowing particles every now and then. And you do what you're not supposed to do in Minecraft and dig straight down to the ore. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, let's head back to the base. We'll find a spot to set this thing up, and then we'll try and continue on with some of our Astral Sorcery progression. All right, guys. Well, first things first, let's go ahead and claim the quest that we have claimed already, or I guess we have completed. So Luminous Crafting Table. I don't remember where we ended. Maybe the bottom one? Yeah, we'll do this. We'll claim this, and then we will do this one. This is really annoying that I have to do this every time now. All right, so there we go. There's 2 loot chests. We'll do that one. So we get a hardened cell frame. That's rare, apparently. And we get ourselves a meat feast pizza. That sounds delicious. All right. So as we do with our food items, we'll just go ahead and throw it down here. I'm gonna have to make myself another fridge. Goodness. I guess we get 8 meat feast pizzas. Yeah, we're gonna have to make another fridge, or I guess I can get rid of some of this fresh milk that we don't really need. Or you know what? I think I heard somewhere that how we were able to make all of the that milk, the fresh milk, even though our cow in a jar wasn't completely full, that was kind of a glitch, and that was fixed. So maybe I don't want to get rid of it. Maybe I should just make myself another fridge. I don't know. Anyway, let's put the hardened cell frame away. I don't think we need the sooty marble. These Consolation Papers can go. In fact, let's grab all of those out of here as well. So Consolation Papers, we want to store those in our tome for easy access later. So all the ones that we know, we can just put in here. If you shift right click the book, that is, you can open up this inventory, shift right click, and you can keep them in here. And then when you open the book, you get a Constellations tab, and then you can kind of see some information about the ones that you have learned. So we don't have any information about these because we need to do what's next on the list and do the looking glass followed by the telescope, and then we can spot those constellations in the sky, right? All right, so let's continue on here. So Cave Illuminator. Cave Illuminator requires us to have illumination powder. All right, some aquamarine and runed marble. So that's where that chisel comes into play. Yeah, we need 4 runed marble, and this is like the best way to get it. I'm actually not entirely sure how to craft this without the chisel. Do you just find it in the world? Chisel, Luminous Crafting? Oh, okay, so you can do that on the Luminous Crafting table. How do you get chiseled marble then? So you need any type of marble. Okay, so you can craft all this without the chisel mod. The chisel mod just makes it so much better though, so much easier. All right, so let's put this Luminous Crafting table down, I guess, for now. Oh, you know what? I think this has to be outside. And I think another thing, it needs direct light from the sky, right? Yeah, so now we get a little bit of star power, and then this bar increases. Like, I think as the sun goes down and the moon goes up, like when the moon's right above us at midnight, this will be at its highest point. All right, I think that should be fine. So Cave Illuminator, illumination powder, we have to do that on the Luminous Crafting table. Looks like there is another recipe later on though. Starlight Crafting Engine, modular machinery. I was trying to see what the... Oh, this is what I'm looking for. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have to have, like, the top-end structure for that. Yeah, that's not something that we can do. That's for, like, way later game. Okay. So the illumination powder, we need yellow niter. So again, we have to do some Thaumcraft stuff. All right, so let's look at Thaumcraft once again. Do I have the Thaumonomicon on me? I don't think we do. Yeah, I still need to clean up my inventory here real quick. Get rid of all this extra stuff. Let's get rid of all of that. Okay, Thaumonomicon, found it. We do have it on us, in fact. So niter, theory crafting, discovering alchemy. I guess I'll complete that. Ah, here we go, yellow niter. Okay, so in order to make yellow niter, we have to throw glowstone into a crucible. I do believe we made a crucible last time. I do want to see like what our crafting table. Yeah, you can see the power is now going up quite significantly now that it's nighttime. So this also increases in starlight power the higher in the Y level you are. There are things that you can do to this crafting table and the higher versions of it where you can just have it pretty much anywhere and get the maximum amount of starlight. We'll worry about that when we progress a little bit. But anyway, we need our cauldron, our crucible. Oh, I left it over here. Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to remember how the crucible works. It's been a minute. I think you can put fire underneath it, so we'll need like netherrack set on fire. All right, so there's that, and flint and steel. Now again, with the super sound muffler, we can get rid of the fire sound. So if we go to add, recent, fire ambient, add. Now we don't hear the fire anymore. Super sound muffler is one of those really, really great baubles. Hey, I still hear it. Maybe I won't hear it anymore. Okay, put that back. Okay, so now we need to put water in here. And then we gotta wait for it to boil. And then we gotta figure out how the yellow niter is actually crafted. So let's go back to our thing here. So discovering alchemy, yellow niter. So we need 10 ignis, 10 lux, and 10 potentia. Okay, so between last episode and now, I've also gone through every item in our crafting system here. And everything that we can scan, I've scanned. You have to pull it out of the thing to scan it though. So blaze rods have both ignis and potentia. So let's search for yellow niter. All right. It actually doesn't show the crafting recipe here, which is unfortunate. So we do have to use the Thaumonomicon every time. All right, so it's 10 lux, 10 ignis, 10 potentia. So this has both ignis and potentia in it, but we have way more ignis than what we need, but that's fine. So that's gonna be 2 blaze rods, and then we need lux, which I think you can get from torches. Yeah, so we need 2 torches, 2 blaze rods. And I think there's other ways you can do it with like gunpowder and possibly redstone. Let's see what we got here. So there's gunpowder, redstone. What we got in these? So that's got 10 of that one. And, oh, redstone's got 10 potentia. You know, let's do it this way. So we'll do 1 redstone, 1 gunpowder, 2 torches. And then we'll have just a little bit of stuff left over, which is gonna turn into taint. I forget like what the best way to go about this is. Don't I also need a wand in order to get the item out of the crucible once we do that? Or do I drop something in there? I guess I need to go back and read through this. Like, Thaumcraft has changed just a little bit. No, you know, I guess we just tossed in a glowstone dust is what it is. Okay. I want to make sure we do this right and not just waste all this stuff. All right, so we do gunpowder, redstone, torch, glowstone dust. Okay, so we get ourselves some niter. Now there's still stuff in there. You can see the different color bubbles. I think later on there's a way that we can toss something in there to crystallize that. Oh, and we keep the water. I think that's a new change. It used to be every time you do a recipe, you have to refill the water. Or maybe it kept the water in there because there's still more aspects. I'm not exactly sure how Thaumcraft works anymore. But anyway, we got ourselves a Yellow Niter. We should probably make another one of these. The Yellow Niter, I know you can replace underneath the Crucible. So you don't have to listen to fire sounds anymore or just have fire at all on your base. So we can, oops, wrong spot. So we can do that. That should keep the Crucible powered as well. Yep. All right, so we need to do that one more time. So one more redstone, one more gunpowder. Redstone, gunpowder, 2 torches. And then we're gonna have to figure out how to be a good Thaumcrafter and not let all this stuff, oh, we need glowstone too. And not let all that stuff go into our environment. In the newer versions of Thaumcraft, there is a thing that's called like a flux rift, I think. If you let too much of this stuff go into the environment, yeah, it causes a bad thing, a rift to appear, which can destroy blocks. I'm not so sure I like that part of it too much, but yeah, that is a thing that can happen. So you want to be a little cautious about your Thaumcrafting. Okay, so anyway, we have the Niter here. We needed to get back to this. Wait, what were we? We're trying to do the Cave Illuminator. That's what it is. So to make the illumination powder, this one. All right, so 2 aquamarine and 6 glowstone. So glowstone, aqua. All right, we should be able to do that on the crafting, luminous crafting bench out here. So glowstone, aqua, and then niter. That looks like that is right. And we just right click it. Cool. All right, so we got ourselves the illumination powder, and everything else looks like it should be okay. I did put away the marble that we need, the runed marble. Let's grab that. And once again, 2 more aquamarines, and then we should be able to make ourselves the cave illuminator. Did I grab 2? No. Aquamarine 2. Okay. Now we should be able to do this. We do that, that. Oh. We can't quite do it. We don't got enough power. It's now becoming daytime. We're gonna have to wait until the next midnight. All right, guys, so I was just thinking, since we have to wait for nighttime right now in order to do any astral sorcery stuff, there are ways that we can speed up this process. So in Blood Magic, there is an imperfect ritual stone where you right-click this item and it will set the time to nighttime, right? That'll help us out a lot doing astral sorcery. But in order to get this, we do need to get ourselves a weak blood orb, okay? And in order to get a weak blood orb, we need a mana diamond in a tier 1 blood altar. So the mana diamond comes from Botana, and we have to throw a diamond into the mana pool. All right, so there is the recipe. We need a little bit of mana in there. You can kind of see how much we need. In order to get a mana pool, we need a rock crystal. So we have to wait till nighttime. And then we have to go find the astral sorcery stones, or I guess the illuminated things, and dig down for the rock crystals themselves. And then we're also going to need white petal blocks. So that's to make the full one. We can also work with a diluted mana pool, which holds less than the regular one, which is a little bit cheaper. That does require us to have living rock and some light blue powder, or light blue dye anyway. So this really isn't that bad, but I was just looking a second ago. In order to unlock the Botania section, we have to unlock the gate, which is just making a Petal Apothecary. So we're going to kind of jump into Botania just a little bit to try and make our lives easier for astral sorcery. So let's look at that. We want to make ourselves a Petal Apothecary. So that requires Luminous Crafting Table, which we already have, surprise, surprise. Some cobblestone slabs, which we don't have, but we can make really easy. So 2 cobblestone slabs, and then we need 4 cobblestone. And then a white petal. Why can I not right click? Okay, you know what it is? It's mouse tweaks. Mod options, mouse tweaks, configure, Right mouse button tweak off. Left mouse button tweak with item. This is the one that's causing the problem. Off. Okay. Done. Back to game. This one. Right click. Oh, look, that works now. All right, so now that we have this, we need to get ourselves a white petal. I don't think we got any petals yet. In fact, I've seen a lot of white flowers around from Botania, but I haven't grabbed any. I'm actually not sure. It says this has to be a white one. It might work with any other ones. Let's try the cyan one. If it doesn't work, then I'll just have to go find some of the white ones around and do it that way. Yeah, it doesn't look like it wants to shift click in there. Let's try manually placing it. Maybe it'll work. Probably not. Doesn't work. Okay, so we do in fact need the white mystical flowers. Man, I have seen those around, but we haven't been doing Botania at all, so I haven't bothered grabbing them. It's just gonna be me flying around looking for these flowers. We'll be back, guys. And about 15 seconds later, I found some white mystical flowers. Those really aren't that hard to find, but the thing is, they are not renewable. Like, you can't just grow these things specifically. So the way to make more of these white petals, which we're gonna wanna do, is you can right-click them onto grass, I believe. Yep, and you can see a little particle sparkling there. You can bone meal those, which will turn them into the tall flowers. And then you can use shears to collect them. So shears are made with 2 iron. All right, we'll just go ahead and do this, and we'll do that. Awesome. So now we take those 2 petals that are planted, we right-click them, we grow them, and then we shear them. And then we get 2 tall mystical white flowers, which turn into 4 petals each. Okay, so now we're duplicating. So we take those 4, we bone meal those again, and then we vein mine shear them, and then we get 8 tall ones, which turn into 32 petals. Okay, well, we could keep doing that infinitely until we have like way too many of those. Let's not do that for right now. All right, so we'll put the rest of that stuff away. We get ourselves the white petal, and then we can replace the cyan one in our Luminous crafting table here. And of course, we still gotta wait for nighttime, or I guess sunset probably, for this to come up just a little bit. We're not enough there. Okay, well, let's wait some more time. All right, well, it's becoming nighttime, and we can now create our Petal Apothecary. Awesome. So this night, since it's already becoming nighttime, there's no real reason to like do more stuff with Botania in order to get this cave illuminator going. We should just try and craft that up immediately, which I think we should be able to do once it becomes dark enough, or I guess once the moon has reached like midnight. So let's see, we got ourselves a Petal Apothecary, which, yes, we have unlocked the gate here, so we can claim that one. Very good. Oh, gate mystical agriculture. Why does that show completed? That has to be a bug. From me updating the pack at some point. Yeah, that shows completed, but it says Master Infusion Crystal 0 out of 1. Infusion Crystal. So is that an either or? Did we ever do, or did we ever get an Infusion Crystal? Apparently we have. I don't remember how we got those. Maybe we got it from a quest at some point? We must have gotten it as a reward from a quest. Okay, well, anyway, we're not going to worry about that at this point. Let's see if we can get our Cave Illuminator crafting. Looks like everything's good for that, so let's start that one up. Very good. I was expecting to have to wait until the moon got, like, right overhead before that would go, but oh, it looks like we can do it now. All right, so Cave Illuminator. Awesome. So the Cave Illuminator, when you place that on the ground, it searches out caves in a certain distance around. I'm not exactly sure how far, and it lights them up, so it'll prevent mobs from spawning, which will be pretty good for us. We just sit it here, and like all the caves around our base should start getting little lights in them. Yeah, and all the monsters that we see spawning around during the daytime on the mini-map should go away. It is nighttime right now, though. Yeah, I'm not sure how far away that works. I really don't know. But things like, I believe the ravines and stuff down below in our mine should eventually get lit up. I think so. Anyway, we'll have to look at that at some point in the future. So let's get back to the, I was going to say Botania. We want the Astral Sorcery section. Yeah. So we'll claim, let's do middle loot chest. Back. This one. Claim it. Pop it. Signalum conversion kit. Well, once we get into thermal expansion, that'll be pretty good. I just saw a light appear over here. Interesting. Is it gonna put those little glowy yellow lights all throughout my base? That might be kind of cool, actually. I'm not sure I like it, but if it's gonna light up the ceiling and make the place look a little bit more illuminated, I guess I'm fine with that. I wasn't really expecting it to do it around the base, though. I was expecting it to do it at the level of the thing and lower. You know what? That's fine. If it's gonna light up our base, that's awesome. All right, so next thing, light well. Can we make a light well? Let's take a look. That requires us to have a rock crystal. Okay, so I guess what we can do at this point, let's hold our resonating wand. Oh, look at this. We can see particles over here. Oh, that's kind of interesting. We have them in the base. So where are these particles at? Right here. So I'm going to dig straight down on this block, all the way down. Hopefully we don't run into lava. It's very possible that we could. What was that? Aluminum ore? Yeah, it's very possible we can run into lava. It's also possible we could run into a cave and there'd be monsters. I hear monsters around. Got rid of you. Let me grab this guy and set it to cobblestone just in case. And we'll just kind of fill this in a little bit. Okay. So yeah, we can see down below where our crystals are. You can see some more over there. That's pretty awesome. I like how this thing works. Okay, how far down are we? We're Y13. I don't hear lava. Oh! I was gonna say I don't hear lava, but yeah, I hear lava now. Digging straight down in Minecraft. And we don't have water on us, unfortunately. Okay, that's kind of a problem. Well, we're not gonna burn to death. We have plenty of health, and then we can always regenerate health thanks to our food here. So we need to figure out what we're gonna do. Does our Dink Null have any gravity affected blocks? It does. Okay, so we can do this, that, and then drop some gravel down there, I guess, to fill in the lava. That's one way to handle this situation. But yeah, in order to get to these crystals, we are gonna have to deal with this lava just a little bit, I think. All right, so here we go. Here is one rock crystal ore. It looked like the sparklies were okay. So there's a couple of them right here. One right over here. I'm not sure what that sparkly is, if that's coming from this block or not. It's gotta be, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and break that. We ended up getting 4 of those because we have forge and 3. And then we get an additional 3 more. Are there any other sparklies here? I can see some more over that way. I can see some very faintly this way. Yeah, I think that's about it. Okay, so now that we're way far down, we really don't have flight. I'm trying to... shift click. Yeah, we need to select like a solid block, fly up, place that solid block down, and then fly up more. I don't think we can get all the way out of here. We'll just place a block right here, and then wait for our ring to come back. All right, we're almost to the top of the base here, and we're out. Awesome. Okay, so we have the rock crystals. That's what we were looking for. And then the light well itself required one of those, 2 aquamarine, 3 runed, and 2 chiseled. Let's see if we can craft that up real quick. I think we got all the stuff on us except for that chisel. Let's go and grab that real quick. Chisel. Well, you know what? We might actually have 2 chiseled marbles. So we have that, and then we need 3 of the runed marble, was it? And then 2 aquamarine. Okay, so let's do that. We'll do runed, and then 2 aqua, like so. Awesome. So we should be able to get one more thing done here. There it is. And click it with the wand before we lose our starlight power. Oh, it's sunrise right now. We might run out of power. No, we got it just in time. Okay, Light well, that's awesome. So the light well, you can put these rock crystals into, and it turns into liquid starlight, which is going to be very important to us as we progress through the mod pack. So let's grab this guy. Standard loot chest back. This one, claim it. And this one, we'll do top one, claim it. That one worked. So we get ourselves Signalum Plated Impulse Item Duct, and we get ourselves a target from Open Blocks. I'm not actually sure what that is. And we got 48 Signalum Plated Impulse Item Ducts. That's kind of cool. That's actually not such a bad reward. Flower Pouch. What does the Flower Pouch do? Oh, that holds all the different types of Botania flowers. I see. Okay. So lots of stuff done today, guys. We have to do a lot of magic mods in order to progress, and all the magic mods are apparently tied together, which is kind of cool. Gives us reasons to do them. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.